promise you this is super important. I want to share this with as many people as possible. I want to share with you how a case study of 6 jobs being booked in one day with an email, and it's free. If you have not sent this email out, you got to get this email out, guys. I'm going to share with you how this email works, how you can get access to it, and quite frankly, why it works if you want to use it for yourself. So, as I get set up, if you could please feel free to share this link in any groups that might feel be value. Hit the love here's hit the like or your love button for me. We're going to go ahead and get started here shortly. Let me change my screens out. We're going to actually walk through verbatim the strategy behind using these. Okay, so let me get my things together here so I can see any comments that are there. So if you're here to say hello, let me know. All right, so I'm going to switch the screens here, and we're going to talk about, here we are. We are going to talk about 6 jobs being booked in one day using one email. Here's the how and here's the why. So let me switch the screen here. Let me make sure that you guys can see my screen nice and big. There we go. You should see my screen now. All right. So 6 jobs booked in one day. Here's the how and the why. Okay. First off, let me show you some of the results that we've seen within our business, within our actual company itself. Okay, this is some of the replies we got from this email. Amber, coronavirus aside, I would love to have you guys come wash the windows. We need one window screen replaced. Think we can get that scheduled anytime soon? That's one reply we got. Hey there, we'd love to have y'all do the exterior window cleaning and then maybe schedule for August to do the interior. Hey there, I need to get the dryer vent done again. And window wash and a screen fix. Let me know the cost and when the schedule. Guys, these are all replies from the email that the same template that you guys have access to. This is the same thing. Now, this is the one that I'm most proud of. This is from Casey. I've shared this email template with hundreds of other home service providers. They've looked at it, they've grabbed it. The thing is about taking action. This is his reply. I followed up and I asked if he was able to send it out. He says, "You're like my new bestest friend. Yes, I did send the email and it helped me book 4 landscape and 2 window jobs." So this goes to show that this does absolutely work. Okay? You just have to take action. So by the end of this training, I'm going to show you the 3 key steps to reduce the cancellations. 3 ideas that you can use to still generate revenue even if you're on lockdown. And I'm going to give you access to the exact email template if you haven't gotten it already. I'm going to give you the exact email that we use to send out to help reduce these cancellations and even how to book more jobs without unethical tactics, okay? Guys, you should be emailing all of your contacts, okay? Here's the reason why. You have a relationship with your list, your customers, your clients. It is a relationship based. And so let me ask you this. If you were dating someone and you had interest, you had a relationship with someone, and you had a date scheduled for next week, but you hadn't heard from them, are you going to think positive or negatively? You're going to think negatively. Well, guys, this is what's happening to everyone that is on your schedule right now. Everyone that's scheduled, you're in a relationship with them. And if you don't talk to them, all they're going to hear is what other people around them are saying. And they're going to listen to the news and things like this. Okay. So that's why it's super important that you should stay in contact with them to give the best chance possible uh, of just communicating with them. So here's some things you want to do. You want to, number one, let them know that you have a plan. Number two, let them know that they have options. And number three, most importantly, please talk to them like they're a human. Don't talk to them like you're corporate. Don't talk to them like the news media, okay? So let me actually break down the email template number one, and it will show you how we actually did it. And like I said, at the end of this, I'll go ahead and we'll share with you a link on how you can actually get access to this same email. Okay. So this email that we used here, I use the subject line coronavirus. Now, as we talk through this email, I'm going to explain a little bit to you the strategy and why I worded things the way that I did. There's a little bit of strategy behind it. Okay, so hey Amber, so be sure to call them by first name if you have their first name. I know what you might be thinking. Oh no, not another thing about coronavirus. Well, we totally understand how it's super, however, it is super important because it does affect you, but I promise it'll only take 60 seconds. Okay. In this first thing, I'm addressing them. They don't want, they're probably like, oh my gosh, not another coronavirus thing. But number two, we're letting them know why they need to keep reading this email and that is only going to take them 60 seconds. Okay. First things first, we do not want to add any panic, but simply just share some practical steps to keep everyone safe. This applies if you have any services that are scheduled or if you want to book soon, but you have some concerns. Okay. Then we're going to let them know what they're going to read in the email. So we're going to give you a few updates on what OSHA says, what we are doing as a company, what you can do as homeowners, and your cleaning options. This gives them certainty. It makes them feel good. Okay. So this next section just points out that we have researched our guidance per OSHA, and this is what the authority figure OSHA says. And then this is probably the most important part, the second hunk, what we are doing as a company. Guys, this is the part that brings them peace of mind and lets them know that you have a plan. So just kind of think outside the box. What are things you can do that follows these guidelines? Online estimates to reduce the number of times someone is in the home. Number two, wash and disinfect hands before entering home. Number three, no handshakes, but you're welcome to bump elbows. Okay, disposable gloves, electronic payments only. These are all things that with every bullet point it brings them certainty, and those and reassurance that you have a plan. Here's what they can do. Okay, hold off on interior work until if anyone in the family has traveled within the last 30 days. Number two, let us know as soon as possible if someone in the home has been sick or has had a call for fever. Now, this section is going to let them know their options. This lets them know, like, hey, it doesn't have to be your all or none. We can work with you, okay? We do offer multiple cleaning options when it comes to window cleaning. So, then we also let them know of our exterior services, okay? And then this is again just an ending statement to help them feel warm and fuzzy and talk to them like they are a human. As always, safety comes first, and it is our goal to communicate with you as well at all times. Let's keep moving forward one day at a time and do the best to take care of each other. So that's the breakdown of the email and how we implemented these three bullet points here. Let them know that you have a plan, let them know that they have option, and then talk to them like they are a human. Okay, so now let's move on to the next thing here. Here's ways that you can generate revenue, even if you're going on lockdown, okay? So, number one is going to be to offer to reschedule with a deposit. Um, you know, for us, sometimes around school season, August, September, July, August, I mean, it gets slow. So why not say, hey, if you want to reschedule, you can put down a deposit, and we can reschedule you for August or whenever you want. But I'm going to use it. I may as well schedule it when we're going to be slow again, right? Number two is to sell e-gift cards. And let's say, hey, if you want to save 20%, you can buy an e-gift card right now. Um, and you can save 20%. You can very easily, within one click, set up a Square to sell e-gift cards. Okay, so that's another way that you can have revenue. Another idea is to run a promotion for exterior only services. Um, and the last one is to solve a problem, research and learn how, maybe learn how you can disinfect. Please be careful with this. Please be sure to do your research on how to word your new services. Um, this is time to think out of the box. I've even seen in some house cleaners have said where some of the customers where they've canceled their service, they've asked, hey, if you like, we can donate your cleaning to a healthcare professional or someone that's in the front line. And so that way people are still paying for cleaning, but they're donating it to someone that um, it can be of use for. Okay. So again, these are just some ideas to think out of the box to still help you have revenue coming in, even if you do, if your city does go on lockdown there. Okay. So let's break down email template number two. Email template number two is actually what email template number two actually is what helps put these in place. Okay. So the subject line on this one, it says confused, you've got options. Okay, so now we're letting you say, hey, if you have pending scheduled appointment or would like to schedule service soon, but you are confused about what to do, it is okay. Your safety, your concern, safety, and peace of mind are our number one priority. And because of that, we want to let you know that you have options. And that way it can be a win win for everybody. Another thing that I added on here that I forgot to add to the screen is people still want to support the small businesses. They know that small businesses are hurting. And so you want to kind of drop that in there too, all right? And so it says, because of that, we want to let you know that we have options and that that would be a win-win for everybody. Okay, so then he says, here are a few options that we've put in place to ensure that you can enjoy services at your convenience while staying safe and still support a local small business. Okay. So number one, take advantage of exterior only services. That's an option. Option two is how we said, hey, you can reschedule for the month of July or August with a simple $30 deposit to hold your slot. Guys, you can put whatever deposit you want. I just put a number on there. And option three is to get an e-gift card and save up to 20% to use at a time later. And I think this is actually linked to that. And this is Square. It might take a little bit to load up. So while that's loading up, I'll keep going. It says simply reply back to this email with the option that best fits your needs, and we will be happy to accommodate you. Have a happy, healthy day. And then again, I'm dropping it again. Um, I'm dropping the line to support small businesses and how it makes a difference. Okay. So that's the email that we have. I said this is the actual page from Square, and it literally was the click of a button. If you'd like, I've got a video on how to set this up. Actually, when you get this template, click on that link right there, and I'll show you a video on how we actually set up this gift card. But you can see here that we're offering 20% off, and people can go ahead and schedule. Excuse me, and book and get e-cards to save 20%. All right. So the biggest thing that I want to share with you guys right now, excuse me, is that you have to take action. It's so important to take action and to send these emails right now. I'm going to post a link if you haven't gotten to download these emails. I'm going to give a link to you. um, Take action. If you need help, I can do it for you if you'd like. I've got some details. One time $25, and I'll be more than happy to actually do it for you. I have an email system that we can use to actually help import all your contacts and send it for you. Or depending on the autoresponder or software that you're using, I might could even help you with that. We can send both of these emails out for you. But the biggest thing is to please, please, please take action. Whatever you do, take action, take action, take action. So that's it for this video. Um, Here is the link. If you want to get this download, I'm gonna put the link here. Just click yes, send me the template, and it will give you it'll give you access to both of these templates here, as well as more information if you'd like for us to go ahead and send that email out for you. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. If this is of value to you, please share it with the communities. It's free. It's free money, guys. It's free money. It's free jobs. It'll help everyone. Even if it helps one more job, then that's all that matters. Is just helping each other within the community. So without further ado, I will catch you guys on the next live video. Thank you so much for your time. See you later.